Welcome, Scorpio. Welcome back, actually. There are a number of these videos that I've had to redo, and so if this is the first time seeing this one, this is for you, Scorpio, and this is your second time around, because the first video I did, the sound was terrible. I'm praying that the sound is good for this one, because this is my redo. But because I tend not to like reiteration, I'll play it by ear and see what comes out of me. But it is the exact 4-card spread that was in my first Scorpio reading. So, but that's practically inaudible. Welcome to Virtual Tarot. I'm Ava. And we are here today to do your forecast for April of 2016. And what we do is we use a 4-card spread, meaning we use only 4 cards to tell your future. In the position of the first card lands in the position of the overall energy for the month of April. That's what it describes. The second card is your challenge. The third card is what happens that is unexpected. And the fourth card is the outcome, or how we are driven in energy-wise into the next month. And what you received, and since we've already done this, what you received in the position of the overall energy of the month for you is reversed 10 of Swords. Looks dire. Well, it may be a little bit dire looking, but what it portends is quite good. Because even though you may feel someone has wounded you, it's like being stabbed in the back somehow. You've incurred some assault of some sort from either yourself through negative thinking, self-complaints, self-criticism, or through other people's actions, words, or deeds against you. But it's reversed. So this is sort of the straw that broke the camel's back. Your April, you recover. You go on, even though they've taken from you basically your faith in mankind or your faith in yourself. There's much left over. And this is basically, the idea is to overcome and to move on and to completely let go of a situation that ultimately had to die anyway. It had to, because there were parts of it that were infected, that were already diseased, and perhaps the symptoms of that had shown up. And I'm talking metaphorically. Sometimes it can be about physical ailments, but more than that, it is basically about an overall treatment that you may have been feeling from someone or something, some institution, some people, and again, it could be self-inflicted. Many times it is, you know. The mind is a difficult thing to harness and to understand and to control. As a yoga teacher, I know that to be true. So the entire month is colored by this overcoming of the hurt or the wound that you feel has been inflicted. And in the second position, Scorpio, for the month of April, we have another reversal, and that is the Nine of Cups reversed. Well, it's interesting because this situation, this circumstance truly has a real end in April. You realize that it's just unfeasible to go on, and you let it have a natural death, not a person, please, the situation. And the Nine of Cups reversed means that, well, you thought you had accomplished a great deal. That's what the Nine of Cups is. There's a lot of emotional investment in something that you've done, and you thought that pretty much you had it made, or you've already done it, or you are resting on your laurels, but you can't. Your challenge is not to rest on your laurels, but to get up and to make a mad dash for the finish line, because this is 9. You're almost there. You thought you could cruise, but you feel the hot breath of your competitors behind you, and you have to muster the superhuman energy to make it across the goal, the finish line. That's your challenge. And the challenge too, as I said in the inaudible video, a Scorpio video for April, was that it could also mean that you need to have, you need to honor your own talents, your own abilities, your skills, and ask for proper and fair remuneration for those. Feel that it's worth, it has value. You have to value what you've created. And this leads us, Scorpio, into the unexpected, which is an upright card, the Fool upright. On the very edge of the precipice, he is full of confidence, full of a sense of adventure, of youthful excitement and joy, because unexpectedly you get a brand new start. You get to do something that gives you a real sense of excitement and adventure. So the fact that you've had to give up something, or maybe had it, pardon me, forcefully removed, or maybe you've incurred some hurt, and you really have to decide that something is truly over. What a reward this is for you. Hold on just a second. Thank you. I just ate quinoa, by the way. So, the Fool. Oh my goodness, you know, this is one of the most spectacularly exciting cards in the deck, because it's you have a kind of sense of unbridled enthusiasm for what might be beyond the horizon, and you you receive pardon me, you receive a totally new beginning, which you hadn't anticipated, actually. Somehow, even though something was dying, I don't think you wanted it to die completely. I don't think you wanted to let go, even though you knew there was much that was wrong with it. There was much that felt hurtful about it, whatever that it may be. And what the universe is giving you is a new opportunity, a fresh start, one that promises a tremendous amount of growth for you, out of nowhere, because it is unexpected. So you are launched pretty much on a new adventure, just like that. And at the end of the month, Scorpio, you have the King of Swords show up. That could be an individual with the characteristics of any air sign. Air signs tend to live in their minds. They're mental people. They're very mental. They're not mental. Well, some of them are, but they're not insane, no. They're mentally preoccupied. They're preoccupied with their thoughts, their mental creations. They're often writers, scholastically oriented people, archaeologists, because they love also adventure. They're very discerning, and they have a real sense of justice and fairness too. It could be that someone of that description becomes a part of the scene, which is your life, near the end of the month or the second half of the month. Or perhaps that you have to deal with legal issues, or you have to deal with documentation, making sure that you are punctilious, meaning that you do dot the I's, cross the T's. That's what I like that word. And but he is also one of the most authoritarian cards in the sense of you suddenly become the author of your life, which is not bad. You take authorship of your life. That's what it really means. That you take command of your life. You are in charge. And being in charge is a good position for you, Scorpio. Scorpios love to be in charge. They don't like to share the throne, shall we say. So that comes pretty much at the end. After the adventure starts, you start to feel that you start to become more commanding, more sure of yourself, more confident, more organized and detail-oriented. Definitely. So I hope you can hear me, and I hope that my voice is loud enough. And I'm so sorry about the last video. In fact, many of the ones that I did had this problem, and it was my fault. I was MacGyvering my camera, and I wanted to create sort of like in a MacGyver fashion, a bowl behind it, so to capture the sound so that it would all, my sound would radiate into it. But I didn't realize that the microphone was on the back of my device. So in fact, I was doing the opposite. And I don't know if you've ever dealt with technology, but it is one of the most profound tests of one's patience that you can possibly ever encounter. So thank you for your patience as well with me as I learn. I've lost Trudy as my tech person, and because of various issues, you know, we have to do these things separate now. But let me finish and close off by asking you, please, if you would subscribe to my council cards. These are the in-depth spiritual interpretations I give to the 4-card spread. And it's a subscription-based piece of software that I use that allows you to come in, listen to either your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, or all your friends, and we have them archived from way, way back too, if you're interested in the past. And these I channel, more or less. Every month I channel. And channeling is a phenomenon in which your ego sort of steps to the side and it lets the higher spiritual realm, which is populated by many angelic beings, relay the information necessary to get a in-depth understanding of the 4-card spread. And then I use one of the major arcana, which are the part of the deck that is about our human journey towards spirituality. We're all destined to evolve, to transform into angels sometime in the future. So we become disincarnate. We don't even need our bodies after a while. But I digress. So please subscribe to that, and I would very much appreciate it. And Trudy, she does the personal readings, so those are intended for you if the 4-card spread is not a sufficient way to deal with your particular problem or issue. There are many readings that now she's dedicating her time to doing, and so I would recommend those to you as well. And I want to thank you everyone again, in case this is the first Scorpio reading that you're listening to. I want to thank you for your sympathy for my father, and I want to report that my father is home. He had a heart attack, bleeding ulcers, it was a mess, and now he's home. And he's eating vegan alkaline diet to his great chagrin. But it is the best diet, I think, to achieve optimal health. You know, there's a saying that says, straight is the gate, narrow is the way to heaven, but straight is the gate and narrow is the way to health. And so I'd like you to visit also. I have a down below, you'll find my channel, Ava's Total Health and Fitness Solutions. You can just put in Ava's Total Health and go there right away, which contains the Alkaline Kitchen. I'm going to change the address to the Alkaline Kitchen to the alkalinekitchen.net. It's now the alkalinekitchen.wordpress.com, but I have to change it over to .net. I think it'd be more efficient. And there you'll see the videos, the recipe videos, the written recipes, and the information on why one should adopt an alkaline diet and why the alkaline diet has such merit as a nutritional alternative to the American diet. There's a lot of information on the site. So right now it might be thealkalinekitchen.wordpress.com, but I might change it to I will change it to the alkalinekitchen.net soon. So, that's enough. Thank you for listening. And I want to say namaste and thank you for your patience. I come back next month, please, Scorpio, as I have Scorpio rising, and feel you are my family.